1960. Good. Ah! Oh, you're running really slow. Oh god. You have to zigzag. Once we're done, hold him down. Like 1, 2, 3. Jay did a lot to help the LBJ community. After JFK's death in 1960, his vice president in 1963, he died in 1963, Dallas 1963. After his death in 1963, LBJ, his vice president, Lyndon Baines Johnson, became president. Now, Lyndon Baines Johnson was a man of many talents and feelings. He had a heart for the LBJ community. He was from Texas. LBJ promised not to get involved in the Vietnam War. LBJ got involved anyway, and he doesn't own a map. Joe's just a douchebag. Are we? JFK was a fan of Marilyn Monroe's mouth. LBJ was a fan of the civil rights movement. And Richard Nixon was a fan of America. They call it the American dream because you have to be asleep to believe it. Is a hippopotamus or just a really cool opotamus? I want to die peacefully in my sleep like my grandfather, not screaming and yelling like the passengers in his car.
I don't stop eating when I'm full. The meal is over when I hate myself.
Behind every great man is a woman. Behind that woman is his wife.
Most male prostitutes are gay.
70 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. Now we are engaged in a great civil war, testing whether that nation, or any nation so conceived and so dedicated, can long endure. It is rather for us, the living, we here be dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they here have gave the last full measure of devotion, that we here highly resolved these dead shall not have died in vain, that the nation shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall not perish from the earth.
Well, I don't know. I think that Mr. Long thing with the whole speech is a little long. It's just cumbersome and kind of stupid.
I'll show you cumbersome and stupid.